Well, hasn't this all been fun? All these brilliant people opening our minds. But enough of your inspirational speaking. I want to leave you with something you can really make use of. I want to tell you how to get the most out of our burgeoning modern culture of outrage. Now, as a cartoonist, I spend a lot of time thinking about all kinds of things, especially people and why they do stuff. I also spend a lot of time on Twitter. And that makes me a kind of qualified psychologist. I have noticed that you people have been tut-tutting to yourselves over the breakfast table now for long enough. Where is the satisfaction in that? You need to remember, you've been wronged. You've been hurt. Your feelings matter. It's time you lifted your favourite keyboard finger and added to the thriving public chorus of disapproval so we can all know what's wrong with society and how to fix it. Let's have done with the crazy and outdated notion that many different ideas and values can coexist, or that being judgmental is bad, or that we have to tolerate other people's, frankly, irrational points of view. Nonsense. What sort of mental gymnastics would that take? Of course there's only one reality. Everything else is simply wrong. You need to know where you stand. It's important to have beliefs, certainty. They help you fend off the dangerous and undermining effects of doubt, evidence, and logic. Express your view. Maybe not that one. Maybe not even that one. Or that one. Or even that one. I want you to take a moment here, close your eyes if you like, and I want you to try to remember every insult you ever received. And see this as part of a pattern. This will help stoke the fires of your righteous indignation. And don't forget to carry the injury for those people who've gone before you and those unfortunate ones who'll come after. Acknowledge, of course, that while there may be those people, individuals, groups in society who are less fortunate than you, you need to keep a close eye out on those who are more fortunate. You might be missing out. Don't just be offended by what people do and say. Find offence in what they neglect to do and say. You're not stupid. You can read the subtext. Okay. Find the issue that is most precious to you, and I want you to dedicate your life to finding and hunting down all those who disrespect it. Is that being oversensitive? Why shouldn't you be? Everyone else is demanding their piece of respect. When people offend you in the public sphere, call them out. Name them, shame them, shout them down. No matter what good they've done in the past, everyone needs to know how ultimately flawed they are. They were probably hiding it all along. It's time they had their comeuppance. There are many excellent ways to participate in the burgeoning democratic online process of being offended. Try them out. Find your particular style. Here are just some ways you might kind of express yourself. maybe that. That might be the kind of person you are. Maybe a little bit further, go harder, or the whole hog, what the hell. Find an existing wellspring of outrage and add your voice to it. Social media is excellent for this. Get up without even leaving your desk. Add your disapproval to any storm of protest regarding people who have said, written, or are suspected to hold views that frankly should be repugnant to thinking people like yourselves. They do not deserve a platform. Imagine the trigger to your mental health. Where is your safe space if people are just allowed to come out and say stuff? Shout them down. No, really, shout them down. To remain silent, impartial, or merely ponderous would be to surrender to the merchants of misguided thinking. Of course, they might get their people to shout you down, in which case, shout again, louder. What's the point if we just speak quietly, explain patiently, discuss or debate with nuance and respect? That surely never changed anyone's mind. And if it did, it certainly doesn't make for an interesting news headline or an exciting day on Twitter. You have the power to make a difference. This is all about you. Get up, call out, slap down, or maybe you could just take the dog for a walk. Thank you.